Hey, this is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about reason why I unfriended my bestie. Let's watch the video.
Okay, get ready, but this time I'm going to tell you every single reason why I unfriended my ex-best friend. This girl was like my best friend for 2 years, and then out of nowhere I just kind of dropped her. At least that's what she thought. The first thing is she was super over-sexual. Like every time we'd be on FaceTime, she'd be naked. She was constantly talking about how she wanted to make out with me, wanted to have a three-way with me and my partner at the time, which would usually just be a funny little joke, except she was actually bisexual. That's when I was like, okay, I'm a little weirded out. I had this high school situationship I'd hooked up with one summer. She knew that me and him always had like a thing, but anytime that me and him weren't actively talking, she would be snapping him, constantly telling me how fine she thought he was, how she would do anything to hit that. Then finally, summer after I graduated high school, I actually hooked up with this situationship guy. I told my ex-best friend, and she was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna unadd him out of respect for you. A couple months go by, I end up starting to date a completely different guy, so I'm obviously not talking to situationship anymore. She doesn't say anything to me about situationship, but a couple months into me dating this other guy, the situationship randomly appears on her phone again. Like, I get it, we're not talking, but if you unadded him out of respect for me, isn't it direct disrespect for you to start talking to him again? Anyways, so I break up with the guy I was dating at the time, immediately go back to situationship because that's what situationships do. We talk for a little while, then I started talking to the guy who became my most recent ex-boyfriend. Me and this new guy weren't dating yet, we were just talking, and I had kind of dropped off the situationship. And I go with my ex-best friend to get her pierced. I wake up the next day to a text from her being like, don't be mad, I have to tell you something, but like promise you won't be mad. I was like, what is it, girl? She says, oh, well, I told situationship I got my pierced and he asked to see, so I sent him a picture. I'm like, okay, now we're sending nudies to guys that I've hooked up with that you know I'm still keeping the door open for? Okay. Mind you, this is the same girl who another girl in our kind of mutual friend circle tried to unfriend her one time. And this girl talked the most crap about the girl who unfriended her. How she was like a spoiled bitch and how she hated her and she was a brat and fat and ugly. So at this point, with like all the combined things that she did, I kind of knew like, okay, this is not the type of person that I want to be friends with. I obviously can't just tell her, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Because with the type of person she is, I knew she'd blow it up. It would become really awkward for all of our mutual friends. I would get my name thrown through the mud. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let this fizzle out, grow apart, so that it can be as mature and easy as possible. Fast forward a couple months, I text her to invite her to my birthday party. She's like, oh, well, my birthday thing is in like 2 weeks. And I just hearted the message because I was like, does that mean she wants me to come? Like, I didn't get an invite. The next week, it's about to be like my birthday party, so I go to chat her on Snapchat to see if she's coming. Find out I'm blocked on Snapchat. I go to message her on Instagram. I'm blocked on Instagram. Then I go to text her. My number's blocked. So I decide, you know what? If we're being messy like that, like, let's be messy. I run into a girl that's one of our mutual friends from high school at a restaurant. She brings up the situation. She's like, oh yeah, what happened between you and so-and-so? And I'm like, you know what? Since I'm blocked, let me tell you the actual story. Told her every single thing this girl did to me, every single way she behaved. Of course, that girl went and told my ex-best friend what I was saying about her. So my ex-best friend texts me immediately. You fake ass bitch, keep my name out of your fucking mouth. I never did anything to you. You're running around spreading lies about me. Big long message of just her basically yelling in my face. Message back, I'm like, hey, it's really good to hear from you. I just want to start by saying, like, sending pictures of your to a guy that I hooked up with last summer is nudes. Flirting with my new boyfriend, saying that you like his muscles and you want to have a three-way with us is flirting. It's like, that's kind of non-negotiable, and I just don't want that in a friend. And considering what happened with our other mutual friend that you didn't talk to for a while, how you handled that and how messy it was, I didn't want that to happen between us. I just wanted to peacefully drift apart. Again, it was keep my name out of your mouth. Like, if that's how you felt, you should have said it to my face. I was like, girl, I don't think you understand the drama that would have ensued if I would have said it to your face. She probably would have came to my house and tried to physically fight me. I was like, trust, I'm doing what's best for all parties here. Again, I was like, I understand that you feel that way, but like, I just need to get that I don't appreciate that you've done this, and I've just decided that you're not the type of person I want to be friends with. Anyways, all of this to say, she got really drunk last weekend and called me 15 times. 15 times from her number, 4 times from an anonymous number, FaceTimed me 8 times, texted me paragraphs saying, I really miss you, like, I'm really sorry that you thought I did all those things. I'm really sorry that you feel that way about me, but like, I want to be your friend. I was like, babe, I don't want to be your friend. Not after the way you acted. Tell me if I'm in the wrong though. Love you. Bye.
First of all, you need to figure out who you want to be with. You can't be going from hopping from guy to guy to guy to guy. You got to pick one. First of all, your friend, that ex best friend or bestie, she was judgy and not judgy. She was jealous of you because you know she's a pretty girl and you know she want to be with you. But technically, anybody that's with her, with you, technically in her head, she probably feels like, well, if all these guys are with you, then if I'm with them, then I'm closer to you in a way. It's a weird mind thing. But it's like even though I can't be with her, but all these other guys have been with her, then I'll be with them, so that means I'm closer to you because I was with them. So I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I get it. Anyways, has anybody ever been jealous of your relationships? Comment below. Love to hear the story. This is Life with Shauna Renee. More videos on the way. Bye.